What up, world? So I saw Machete Kills. It's the sequel to Machete, the 2010 movie. Um, it stars Danny Trejo as Machete. Also, it's got Jessica Alba, Michelle Rodriguez, Mel Gibson, Carlos Estevez, Sofia Vergara, Lady Gaga, Antonio Banderas, Cuba Gooding Jr., Alexa Vega, Vanessa Hudgens. Man, the list goes on. There's so many people in this movie, but man, aside from Danny Trejo, like it's all small roles, and like the most anybody else is in the movie is probably like 15 minutes. It starts off and um, you got Danny Trejo and you got Jessica Alba, and they're on a mission. There's a capture, and then there's kind of a rescue, and the president needs Machete to go to Mexico and stop somebody from destroying the world. Basically, I'm gonna say the world because it ends up being the world. There's not a whole lot I can say without giving too much away. I'm in Texas. I'm in Del Rio, 3 hours from San Antonio. There's a portion of the movie that takes place in San Antonio, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a little weird, but it's cool to have been somewhere where a movie takes place. You know what I'm saying? Um, and Machete has to connect in San Antonio, who helps him get to Mexico. He has to get a package back to the States. Every single person in the movie, it seems like, is trying to kill him. Um, Mel Gibson is the main villain. I thought it was cool as fuck to see Mel Gibson as a villain. Um, I would have liked to see him more. I mean, that's a knock I'll put on the movie, man. Um, and at the end of the first Machete, they advertised. They said Machete will return in Machete Kills and Machete Kills Again. They advertise a third movie, and this movie does a lot of setup for the third movie. A hell of a lot of setup for the third movie. It gets a little more campy. Like Machete was already a campy movie, but it was like serious campy. You know what I'm saying? It was B movie. It was ridiculous in a good way. This movie is like ridiculously outrageous. Like it ups the ante on how ridiculous it can be, and Machete 3 will be even more ridiculous than Machete 2. And that's not a bad thing, man, because like I've heard a lot of people knock this movie for how it looks, for the effects, for just like different visuals throughout the movie. And I mean, there's some shitty acting in this movie, but it's not meant to be no award-winning masterpiece. The visual effects aren't meant to be like Gravity was, or like a superhero movie. No, like Machete Kills. They are intentionally bad, and and that's what makes them good to me. Yeah, spoiler. You know what I'm saying? I like this movie because it doesn't take itself seriously. It doesn't need to. Um, the artillery that Sofia Vergara's character has is so ridiculous. It's funny. And she has more than just the machine gun brawl that they show on the poster. I'm not even sure who all may return for the third one, but I'm looking forward to it. I hope it doesn't take 3 years for it to come out. Robert Rodriguez directed this one, and like he always works with Danny Trejo, which is cool. The Machete movies catch a lot of hate for the grindhouse style, for the B movie look, for the the way that the effects, like if somebody's head gets cut off and then you can tell that it turns into like a mannequin looking head. That's what makes the shit cool to me. That's what makes it good. That's what makes me like it. Um, like stars come out for these movies, man. Like Steven Seagal, Robert De Niro, Jeff Fahey were in the first one. Lindsay Lohan was in the first one. Um, you got Don Johnson was in the first one. You got Carlos Estevez. You got Mel Gibson. You got Esteban from Weeds. Amber Heard. You know what I'm saying? Like all the people I said at the beginning, man, stars come out for these movies, and I guarantee you there will be new big names in part three. Um, so like, it's not an award winning masterpiece. It's not gonna be on anybody's top 10 of the year. But in my opinion, man, Machete Kills is dope. Um, I liked it, man, just because of how ridiculous it was. Like I said, it's ridiculous in a good way, man. So next weekend, even the next couple of days, I got Flows coming. I got Pusha T. My Name Is My Name review coming. I got Escape Plan. I want to review next week, man. Check out my playlist. You know what I'm saying? I'm on YouTube, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Whether you hating, whether you loving, it's all good. I'm not even tripping. Um, and my sites, my social media joints will be on the end of this video for y'all to check out, man. Peace.